So traders want to be looking at the actual stock market. We've got a movement on the upside across all markets. Lots of green across the screen today. So we've been seeing this actually could be a fake out. So that's what I want to talk about in today's video. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. So let's actually talk about this here now. Right now, I have noticed in the past that this happens so many times in the past when we get a Fed announcement, okay? When we get a Fed announcement. And it's something that I've noticed. And what that is that I've noticed that when the market has been going up for quite some time, like it has now for the last week, and then we get an up bar. So today we got the Fed announcement that came out and we got an up bar today. I have seen so many times that what may look good, oh my goodness, the market's up today. Here we go. It could be a good buying opportunity. I've seen so many times this be a fake out. This could be a fake out. Now looking at the Russell, if I bring on my trend lines, you can see we're actually right at that area of resistance right now and we've been going up. So this actually could be a fake out. What I mean by that is I've seen so many times when the market's like this, and then suddenly the very next day, we get that. It gets a complete reversal, and then we start to make our way down from there, like something like that, right? So this actually, once again, this actually could be a fake out. So we need to really keep an eye on. If tomorrow does reverse tomorrow, well, you know it was a fake out. The market does this so many times. I've seen it so many times. But if we do continue to start to break up, then that's actually going to create this buying leg we're getting right now. That's actually going to create a lot of it's going to create a lot of buying coming into the markets there, because we did get that sort of supporting low level through here. But so it's going to be tomorrow and the next day going to be really definitely confirming in the market what's going to happen with that through there. Same for the Nasdaq as well too. So the Nasdaq had a very nice update. It actually came down to the support level, as you can see, short term, and then bounced back up today. What is that all about? Is it going to be a fake out or is it going to be a continuation? But if it does do a continuation, right now we definitely do have this area up here. So if we start to break up, we've got this area up here for where the market is likely to find a lot of resistance around there. So that's actually what's going on through there. S&P 500, well, the S&P 500 actually broke out of that trend line. My longer term trend line is something right there. Where is that? So right there. That'll be that longer term trend line that will come into play. So we may even get a rally back up to there. But once again, is it a breakout or is it a fake out? Looking at this, let me take this off the screen here. Looking at this, the S&P 500, is we got a breakout through there. If indeed it is a little fake out and we get something like this, we get that, right? And then maybe we get something like that and we break back below this major key level of support. Well, guess what? That was a fake out. And then now we're probably going to get something like this in the markets. So just right now, guys, it's like, let's actually see what the market does. Because if it is a fake out, we're probably getting ready for another big leg down. And looking at the Dow Jones as well, the DJ. What have I got that for there for? Oh, cool. And this is actually the DJ in the market. The DJ. So again, very strong movement to the upside. If we look at the short-term analysis, we can see that that's that short-term level of support there as well. We are getting this sort of sideways movement through here. So once again, the big key levels for me I'll be watching for is, does the market do something like this and then something like that? If that is the case and we get something like that and it's breaking below this support level, then we're probably getting ready to have another move down to break these new lows from here. So that's what I'll be watching for, looking at that level through there to see what's going on with this level through here. Let's have a look at the actual, so the home builder index. The home builder index is actually quite nice, because the home builder index is actually could be creating a V bottom in the markets. So really strong move down, a strong move up. So we've got some really good V bottom action. So I wouldn't be too surprised if we're actually creating a bottom in the home builder index. What does it actually mean? No. Well, it looks like home builder index is possibly going to do this. I'm going to start to see a movement back up because now we're starting to create a floor, right? We have remember, trend is your friend until the end. Lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, equal high. It's made an equal high now with a good, strong movement up. And notice how we had this selling leg and this buying leg are the same V bottom. Generally, we get what? We get strong sellers, then weak buyers. Strong sellers, weak buyers, strong sellers, weak buyers, strong sellers, weak buyers, strong sellers, strong buyers. What's happening here, right? See how it's changing tune. So if we get a higher low, we could be getting a bit of a strong movement. Move over now through to the financial sector. In the financial sector, that's right, the financial sector, same sort of thing that's going on with the financial sector as well too, right? We had this level of sort of support level through there, I would say. So you can see we actually had probably a bit of a double bottom. Then we actually rallied up. Look at this here, sideways. So once again, if we start to get something like this happening, right, we could be getting something like that. And if that's the case, we're getting ready for another move down from there. Looking at that through there, let's go have a look at the energy sector right now. And the energy sector is doing something. So we're getting a strong bounce through here. But I wouldn't. This is a pullback. Remember I talked about like the strength in moves, about like all the strong sells and so on and so forth. You can see here we're getting this strong move down from there to there, and now we get this pullback. I wouldn't be too surprised if it did start to find a bit of resistance and we started to come back down through there. And again, energy is coming back down. If we go look at oil as well too, let's go look at the USO. Oil is actually having a bit of a bounce through here, but this is probably going to be one big massive shorter head and shoulder formation. Shoulder, this is probably going to be let's actually just call this one big massive shoulder, big head, possibly create a bit of a shoulder formation through there, and then we're probably going to see oil coming back down as well too. So I see deflation coming in the markets, not inflation. I continue to see that coming through that time and time again. If I go have a look at, let me go and bring this one up through here. Alibaba, guys, just a quick little stock update. Alibaba looks like it may be finding a bit of a support level there. Let me actually bring it up through to here. On this software here, you can see we're actually making a low, we're making a higher low, and we're making a higher low through here. So if we do get something like this and we start to get a bit of a breakup through there, this here could be a major bottoming pattern before we actually start to make a very nice move back up to the highs through there. So that's what I'm looking at through there. Looking at the actual, we can see we're looking at the 2 year right now. 2 years actually had a bit of a down day today. 30 year actually held strong, but I wouldn't be too surprised to see this thing continuing down. And the 10 year is continuing to have a bit, just a bit of a slight down day for that through there. Looking at the crypto market for today, and we can see on the crypto market, we can see that we're still in this sideways range, and this is something that this actually could be. Is this a fake out or a breakout? And once again, look at this. That's that key level through there. See that key level right there on Bitcoin right now? It came down at that, say, 21,000, possibly 22,000. We've got all this key level of resistance. Resistance became support. What happens if we get something like this, right? What happens if we get something like this going on, where we get this and then we get a bit of a breakdown through there? What does that mean? Now it's actually broken below the support level. We're probably going to break down and flush down to new lows. So is this a fake out or is it a breakout? My betting, the betting side of me says it's a fake out. I believe we're going to completely retrace tomorrow, and I wouldn't be too surprised to see that happening. Looking at Ethereum, Ethereum's actually same sort of thing, holding up through there. Got Neo, same sort of thing as well too. Cardano is actually one that I'm watching very, very strongly. I'm actually looking to short Cardano myself. So, because if we get a very strong down bar through here, right? If we get something that looks like this, like that, we get something that looks like that, then that tells me we get something like that, then now we're actually, our next stop is on our way down to around that $6 level. So that actually could be quite a nice trade that I'm looking at through there. Let's actually go look at gold for the day, and gold actually got that nice bounce. We definitely got that bounce at the support level there. Looking at the 4-hour chart when it comes to gold is actually creating a nice little sort of bottoming pattern through here. We're getting this low through here, we're getting this higher low and a very nice movement to the upside, and also silver as well too. Silver is actually creating a bit of a bounce through here. It's actually what I expected. You expect a bit of a bounce coming out of this level because we've been going down for quite some time. So we're getting this very, very, very strong bounce when it comes to that level there. If I bring up this software once again, and you guys would know that I talked about this NEM here. This NEM is probably going to be some sort of a bottoming pattern within the markets through there. So I hope this helps you out today, traders. Make sure you click on that very first link in the description. Grab my Master Trader bundle for only $4 because I'm actually about to take that down. So if you haven't done so yet, guys, click on the link in the description and I'll see you in the next video.